Hello and welcome to
Making Creations.
The next item I'm going to show you how to make is this meal menu. The items that you'll need are a pen and a pad, color pencil, which is optional, scissors, some ribbon, which is optional, but I'm going to use it because I'm keeping up with this theme, and some more construction paper, and some glue. So, move these to the side, and as you saw earlier, I already had my menu written out. This was a handwritten thing that I was going to do, that's why I didn't handwrite those motivational, inspirational quotes. So what I did is, I have breakfast right here, and I have it to where he's going to design his own plate. So I have drinks, sides, and the main. And then for lunch, we're going to actually be going out to lunch because he's working that night. So instead of going out to dinner, we're going to have a lunch date. And then for dinner, I'm actually going to make, and he's going to have to design his plate. And then dessert, he's going to have to pick one of the 6 items. So when you're making this menu, what you're going to want to do is not put anything that you're not willing to make or that you don't have the ingredients for. So for drinks, for breakfast, I have like orange juice, chocolate milk, water, hot cocoa, some tea if he wants hot tea. For the sides, I have scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, toast, mixed berries. I kind of already have an idea of what sides he's already going to pick, but I thought I'd give him options just in case. So for the main, I have pancakes, and with pancakes, I usually make pancakes and eggs, and his eggs go on top of his pancakes, but that's something we already do, so it's not like, oh, he's going to have to pick a side with the eggs. No, he already knows how the pancakes come. And then we have crepes. He already knows how they come too. We have French toast, a hole-in-one, and then I have breakfast burritos. So all of these that I've just listed, I will make. I'm willing to make for the, our anniversary. The next 3, I'm not, okay, one of them I'm for sure not making, and the other 2 are really fast, but technically I'm just heating the oven or the toaster. So one of them is cinnamon rolls. I am not going to make, fresh batch of cinnamon rolls. I think that would just take far too long. So I'm going to go, and we go grocery shopping, buy the Pillsbury Doughboy cinnamon rolls. And that's what's going to be done. And then same thing with waffles. I have a waffle maker, but he likes specific types of waffles, and that's not that type of waffle maker. He likes the Belgian waffles. Mine's not a Belgian waffle maker, so I'm just going to go buy some frozen waffles. And he knows what comes with the waffles. It's usually egg on top like the pancake. And then donuts. I do not know how to make donuts. I will love to learn how to make donuts, but there's actually a donut shop just right next door to our apartment complex. So I don't mind in the morning waking up, just walking right over, picking up some donuts. And then for lunch, we have Blaze Pizza, which just opened up not that long ago. I don't know if there's any out in other parts of the States or worldwide or anything like that, but I live in Texas and near Houston, so we have some of these restaurants are just, I know in the area, which is Blaze Pizza, Aki Sushi, something called Torchy's Tacos, which we hear is really good, Raising Cane's, and then we have a gift card for Olive Garden, so I just put that on there, that way, we can use it sometime. And then like I said, the other, just in case there's something on the list that he doesn't like or he's not in the mood for, that's what I'm, he can click other. And I try to make sure they're all something different. So pizza, sushi, tacos, a little Mexican, I guess. Raising Cane's, just fried chicken. Olive Garden's Italian. But if he's in the mood for like hamburgers or something like that, he can always click other, and we can, try to look up a place. And then for dinner, like I said, if it's something you're not going to want to make, do not put it on the list. If it's something you don't know how to make, but you're going to go out to eat, or you'll do takein, put that on the list. Put like, Chinese takeout, pizza, Domino's, Pizza Hut, whatever you decide to do. Do something like that. Just remember anything that's on the list that could be checked, you got to make sure you have the ingredients for and you're willing to make. So for drinks, I'm going to do water, tea, lemonade, soda. I'm actually, when we go to the store, we buy soda off and on. So I'm hoping I could steer him away from his favorite soda, which is A&W root beer. Because what I'm going to do is the day of our anniversary, he has to go teach lessons. So I'm going to sneak away, go get his favorite soda. And so should he pick soda, I already have, his favorite soda. So I'm going to try to keep him from buying that at the store. And then I have an adult beverage. Him and I are both over 21. For the sides, I picked broccoli, corn, mashed potatoes, fries, or beans and rice. So those are his options. And then for the main, we got ribs, barbecue chicken, cheeseburgers, tacos, enchiladas, deep fried burritos. And then for dessert, I have his favorite, which is called Aaron's Delight, chocolate notes, brownies, ice cream, cookies, and chocolate mousse. Like I said, you're going to want to make sure before you're willing to make everything on this list. And what I would do is give him the list in the morning, of course, because he has to pick his breakfast. And then as he's picking everything, he has to pick everything at that time. So he's going to pick his breakfast. And then once you already have him fill out that part, you can go start making it or whatever you plan on doing. If you guys work during, the late afternoons and nighttime, you guys can always go out for breakfast or anything like that. You can always switch it up. But as they fill out this part, you can go ahead and start getting ready for this. And then once, he's done going through everything, you'll have an idea what the rest of your day is going to look like. So that's something, to make sure they have filled out before they actually finish or even start breakfast. So actually what I did also is I made sure I stayed in between these two lines on the notepad and this line and the lines at the bottoms. That way it was easy for me to write out and it's easy for me to cut out. I actually misplaced my ruler, so what I did was just used the back of the folder to kind of measure out how big I want this piece of paper. And I could have put it corner to corner and just had it really tight with the other piece of paper, but I thought it would look really cute with the edges showing. I used my pen, of course, to trace it out. And being that it's going to show up at the edges, what you do for that is just flip over. And now you have a really nice clean piece of paper. And also, I'm going to tie a ribbon to this to keep up with that little ribbon thing, the ribbon theme that I have going. So what I did is I folded it halfway, just took the scissors and snipped right here. That way I have a little opening for the ribbon to go through. So once that's put to the side, what you could do then is make sure it's going to be the correct way. You got it on the right side you need it to be on. You just take your glue and just glue the edges. I actually have never tried this meal menu before. It's just something I thought of the other day, so we'll see how it turns out. So make sure it's all even before you actually set it. And then once you feel like it's in a good place, just kind of run your hands over it. The only thing, when I bought this glue, because I didn't have glue at the house, instead of getting a glue stick, I had grabbed this. And the only bad thing about that is that you might be able to see through the paper or all the little squiggly lines. But I think that's okay. I don't think it's really going to matter too much to him. I mean, if it's something like that does, you can always do little designs like little hearts or stars or circles and triangles just to, you know, make sure you get the entire paper to stick, but it's also appealing. Take some ribbon. Guess. 'Cause with this one, I don't think I'm going to tie a bow. But I know I'm going to tie a knot, so. And there we go. There's your menu. If you guys don't live together, I would try to have them over if they can, or if you can go over. Instead of doing the full day, say you can only do, you know, dinner. Try to really make that dinner and dessert special. If you can't do the dessert, it's only going to be dinner. That's fine. Whatever you try to do for them meal-wise, try to custom it to them, what they like, what's their favorite. And if you can't spend the entire day with them, really just focus on one area. So here you go. I hope you enjoy.
Taking creation.